All right, welcome to Uncensored Conservatism. This is episode number 150, Trump 2.0, week one, and wow. So, what a week it's been. Let's start with the inauguration of Donald Trump as the 47th president on Monday. I have to admit that inaugural speech was not what I expected. None of that usual unity pablum we hear. Imagine sitting there and you're Kamala Harris and Joe Biden listening to your legacy being undone to your face. I mean, this was classic Donald Trump here. Then Trump signed a whole slew of executive orders and held an impromptu press conference as he did so, something Biden's incapable of doing. The most surprising was his more or less blanket pardon of January 6th protesters, which came as a surprise to me. He went for broke and tore off the Band-Aid and let the criticism ring down. Now, one of the biggest jerks in the media is this guy on the left there, Jim Acosta, who questioned whether if anyone released by Trump commits a crime later, would Trump be responsible for it? I don't know, Jim. If a parole board frees a prisoner and they commit a crime, are they responsible for it? If a jury finds someone innocent and they later commit a crime, are they responsible for it? If an immigration judge releases an illegal border jumper and they commit a crime, are they responsible for it? Now, the left likes to trot out that some people pardoned attacked police officers that day 4 years ago, but no one died that day except for Ashley Babbitt at the hands of this guy, Michael Byrd, a Capitol Police official, and I think Biden pardoned Capitol Police officers. He also pardoned or commuted the sentence of this guy, Leonard Peltier, who had his sentence commuted after he was serving a life sentence for killing 2 FBI agents in 1975. So, save the pontification about police officers being injured on January 6, 2021. There were no questions when cops were injured by Antifa scum in Portland or Seattle. We also found out that Marco Rubio entered the State Department after gaining confirmation 99-0 with guns a-blazing. Most noticeable, no more of this crap hanging over foreign embassies. And yeah, that's our foreign embassy in Moscow with the gay pride flag there. And no more Black Lives Matter or George Floyd murals on embassy facades or gates or whatever. All right, this guy who looks like a shrunken apple head is trying to hold up the confirmation of Pete Hegseth at the Defense Department by getting his ex-sister-in-law to present an affidavit that Hegseth physically abused his ex-wife, even though the ex-wife denies physical abuse and the FBI report dismissed those accusations. Meanwhile, why do they fear this woman, Tulsi Gabbard, and what's the holdup with her confirmation? Let's just move this along, yes or no? Alright, so this guy started his roundup of criminal illegal immigrants and took in over 700 of them into custody in 48 hours. So there's some good news there. Whales are happy along the East Coast and won't suffer this fate due to a temporary, most likely permanent halt to offshore wind farms. And so much more. We aren't even 1 week into the 2.0 presidency, and things are pretty much looking up already. But there will be resistance, folks. The Democrats in the Senate are using every rule in the book to delay Trump's confirmations. Lawsuits have already been filed against certain policies. The first was against the unofficial Department of Government Efficiency, which is basically an advisory committee working in concert with Congress. And Trump's refutation of birthright citizenship, a question that was never really addressed by these people. Trump knows this, and he's simply forcing the issue. Meanwhile, resistance protests were a shadow of those in 2017. Sure, the harpies on The View and the cutest little boy ever on TV after Ricky Schroeder will pout, but we all expected that. It's just so 2017. So buckle up and strap yourself in. We're in for a while, 4 years with Trump as president. And yes, it's still the Gulf of Mexico. No maps are going to be changed. And Alaskans can call a mountain whatever the hell they want. Those are just side issues to the more serious policy goals like ending this. They're doing this. Definitely ending this. And supporting this. I don't know. I find it weird that in 2025 we need an official policy that there are only two genders. And it's also weird we need a policy that government hiring will be based on merit, not who you sleep with or kiss. And that's really disgusting. Look, I can't stand pictures like that. Or your genitalia. Or the color of your skin. What a great week in America as we say welcome in Trump and say goodnight, goodbye, and good riddance to this guy. And that's it. Have a great day. More pleasant tomorrow. Sorry for the background noise, but my wife likes to put on the dishwasher while I do this.